Okay, let's start making our soup. This is a thing of chicken broth. We got 3/4 of a cup of celery and carrots going in. And this is 3 medium potatoes going in. And then to that, we're adding a tablespoon of parsley, and a tablespoon of basil, sweet basil. Then we'll give it a little toss and we'll let this cook while we're getting the rest of our soup together on the stove. We can let the potatoes. Okay, we got a pound of hamburger we're going to cook down. To that, I'm going to add a half of onion. Because what's a cheeseburger without a nice onion on the top? And then the next thing is optional, but I had it left over from breakfast, so I might as well add it in. Who doesn't like a little bacon on their cheeseburger? So I have 3 slices of leftover bacon for breakfast that I'm going to add to our soup. And we'll cook this down, and then we'll make our thickening. Okay, we have our hamburger and our onions and our leftover bacon all fried up in the skillet. And I've been trying to get it chopped up nice and thin before I start the roux. Okay, we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter. Butter, butter, butter. And my hamburger wasn't that fatty, so we'll definitely need that to make our roux. Ooh, minus the paper. Okay, let's add our cornstarch. Flour. 1/4 cup of flour. Then to that we'll add a cup of milk. 1.5 cups of milk. Then we'll cook this down until it's nice and thick. This will be the thickener for our soup. See how that's getting all bubbly and yummy? It also deglazes the onion glaze that got onto the bottom of the pan from frying, which makes it really good. Okay, we will be back. Crock pot. Our potatoes and carrots is cooked, and I've now let it cool down for about an hour before I did this, because you don't want this extremely hot or your sour cream and stuff will curdle. But I'm going to start out with, this is a 1/2 1 pound package of Velveeta cheese. Going in. This is our next is our hamburger mixture. I'm gonna have to get a hot pan because this is hot. It's hot. This is our hamburger, milk and bacon and onions. And the roux we made, that's going in next. That goody yumness is going in now. Make sure it all hits the crock pot. Getting all that scraped out and in there. Okay. And last but not least, we have 1/4 cup of sour cream going in. Okay, I'm going to let this cook. And then when you go to serve it, I serve this. You can garnish with your favorite condiments that goes on a hamburger, which is dill pickles, mayonnaise, mustard, which I'm allergic to, so you know that's not going in mine, but it can go in yours if you like it. And this will be our hamburger crock pot soup. I'll show you what it looks like when it gets done. And maybe even with a dill pickle garnish on the top.